Hi?
Hi.
That's cute speech, right?
Yes.
I've been exposed to cute speech. And I know I have a name in cute speech. This is it, I think. Melissa.
No. Lissa. Yes.
Melissa.
That's right.
Right?
Good job.
How do you say your name in cute speech?
P-A-10.
Okay. That's it. Your name is Payton, right?
Yep, my name is Payton.
Do you have a sign name?
Yes, this is it. I'm friendly and always smiling.
You do have a lovely smile.
Thank you.
Tell me about cute speech. Did you grow up using it?
Yep, my parents learned it when they found out that I was deaf after I was born. They chose cute speech because it supports fluency in the English language. Cute speech is not a language, but it is a tool. It's a tool because it follows the spoken English language structure and language. It makes English visible with your hands, in a way. My parents' goal was to have access with visibility. ASL can help, but they preferred cute speech due to its connection to English. I worked on my English skills through reading and writing, and had the benefit of having the same language as my classmates growing up in a mainstream environment.
In our setting community, I know there's some controversy about cute speech. Some people felt that cute speech is a beneficial tool. Like you mentioned, it's not a language, but it really helps people pick up the English language. You're a great example of that. I'm curious, when did you start signing after you learned cute speech?
When I went into high school, I took ASL classes.
You started signing for the first time in high school?
Yes. It's funny because before I went into high school, I was picking up my classes in middle school. And I was very resistant to choosing ASL as a foreign language. I wanted to learn Spanish, but my mom was very supportive in learning ASL. I felt like I could already have cute speech. I didn't need any other way to communicate. My friends were also using cute speech, so I didn't see the point of ASL. My mom pushed for it, and I ended up loving it on the very first day. I am thankful to my mom for that. After that, I think it was good because I had a classmate who was also learning ASL, who would practice ASL with me outside of the classroom, and it helped us pick up quickly. However, I know that my ASL is still grammatically following English because I grew up in a dominantly English-speaking environment.
That's understandable. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Let's talk more about your journey going into Gallaudet. Why did you pick Gallaudet?
Honestly, I learned a little bit about Gallaudet in my ASL classes, but didn't really envision myself going to college. I wanted to work. Then, the soccer coach reached out to me and invited me to come visit. I thought, why not? I'm open-minded to anything, honestly. When I came to visit the campus, I liked it and how ASL was used. I knew a little bit of ASL so I could communicate with the people here. Then the coach asked if I wanted to play soccer. I said, sure, I love soccer. Gallaudet was the only college I applied to. I felt like I didn't need to apply to any other colleges. I also felt confident I would make it in because the soccer team reached out to me, and I also wanted to be part of the signing community.
That's cool.
I also really wanted to get out of Utah and be on my own.
What was it like entering Gallaudet as a fairly new signer?
It was different. It was more like a culture shock. When everyone got here for NSO week, new student orientation, when everyone arrived, I was so shocked.
It must have been overwhelming.
I had to watch so much. I wasn't used to listening to sign language. It's different from seeing cute speech. It's hard to explain. It's a different cognitive process, and I have to shift my mindset that ASL is a different language and culture. I'm used to hearing culture, and switching to deaf culture was startling.
It's different.
Yeah. The jumpstart program helped me to settle in and learn some deaf culture. However, I didn't really know until I was exposed to it.
Tell me more about Jumpstart. What does the program look like?
It's a 4-week program before school starts. The purpose of it is to really give any new students, either those who have applied, have transferred in, or international students, to have an opportunity to develop ASL skills before school starts. It builds confidence in their ASL skills, and it gives them a baseline skill. For ASL in the classroom, social, and sport environments.
You clearly feel very connected to Jumpstart. It really helped you get ready for Gallaudet.
Oh yes.
Are you still involved with Jumpstart?
Yes, I work with them. I'm a senior PL. It means I oversee the PLs. I was a regular PL last year. I interacted with students and I really enjoyed it. I was able to see them grow from the beginning to the end of the program. It was such a huge difference. However, the biggest difference was when I continued to be a PL during the school year. And I was able to see the students who were in Jumpstart still growing throughout the fall and spring semesters to be fluent in ASL by the spring. It was really cool to see them immerse themselves in ASL with their peers and be able to easily communicate.
You get that. You've been there yourself, so you understand that it can be like to come in a basic ASL and then grow to be more confident in your signing skills.
Definitely. I think it's important for people to support new signers from similar backgrounds. It's not the exact same, but it's good to tell them you understand where they come from, and I remember having PLs that understood me. So it's nice to give that to others too, spreading that empowerment that I received.
I like that. Gallaudet has a reputation for having to be fluent in ASL, but it's not true. We have a ton of different signing styles here. Do you feel like the community welcomed you?
Yes.
Even when you weren't fluent in ASL, you felt welcomed?
Yeah.
How do you feel welcomed?
I think the first thing was the Jumpstart program, of course. Understanding from a new signer's perspective. Then once I joined the soccer team, I think the team truly welcomed me as a teammate and wanted to get to know me in that way. I felt really welcomed, and it was nice to have a group that I was instantly involved to play and socialize with. My classmates were good, we engaged with each other. I think with my personality, it's very easy for me to talk with people, and I love to socialize. I'm a social butterfly, always fluttering around saying hi and asking people's names.
With soccer, what was it like having hearing teammates in the past and then having deaf teammates at Gallaudet? Did you feel more connected to your team with the open communication?
Yes, I felt more connected with the Gallaudet soccer team with ASL, naturally. I did love my hearing soccer team though. They would find different ways to communicate with me. However, I can see a different level of bonding with the hearing team when I didn't know what the conversations were. Compared to the Gallaudet team, I can see every conversation and can join in at any time to talk with them. It's a different level of a bond, and I feel incredibly closer to them on a deeper level, even with my coach. We were able to sign with each other, and if I have questions or concerns, I can easily approach them. With my hearing coach, I had to lip read and work through that a lot. I felt like I couldn't just go up to them and have the conversations I would have liked to have with them. I have that with my Gallaudet coach, and it's just little things here and there. I think it's different for both teams.
I'm curious, do you still use cute speech now?
Yes, I use it with my sister, who was also deaf. My whole family is hearing, but me and my sister happen to be deaf. My parents already knew cute speech with me, so when my sister turned out to be deaf, we just continued using that as a family. We still cue with each other, Even here on campus, when we speak to each other one-on-one. Of course, if we are in a group, we sign to make sure we respect others. If we want to have private conversations, we'll cue to each other.
Obviously, Gallaudet really helped you discover who you are. That even affected your sister, making her want to go to Gallaudet too. What do you think your sister saw in you that made her want to come to Gallaudet?
I constantly told her over and over to please come to Gallaudet. I did that because of my struggles to understand my deaf identity, with communication, with finding the right friends, to hang out with and communicate with. She was very resistant. She wanted to go to other colleges. It was fine and I understood, but I finally got her to visit. She came here and finally found her group, whose friends that she can easily and fluently communicate with.
Did your sister pick up ASL too?
Yes, she learned in high school. Then she also went to jumpstart like me. It was very beneficial for us and the other students who entered the program. Anyone who is learning ASL will benefit.
I think it's nice to emphasize that you can use both ASL and cute speech. It's not a choice of one or the other.
My sister and I both use cute speech and ASL on a daily basis now. We switch back and forth, depending on whether we're at home or on campus. Even when we're on Skype, it depends on our comfort level, our laziness level, the context of the conversation. Some things we prefer to use cute speech, some stories we want to use ASL. Naturally, we cue with our parents still. They are still smooth cuers and they haven't lost any of their skills. Some family members still cue with us. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you for inviting me here to share my story. It's been a really interesting experience for me.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, I didn't really think about the camera when talking with you, so that was nice.
That's my job, to make you comfortable.
You did a good job.